Hey everybody, we hope you're hungry. We are here at the Texas Rangers ballpark at Globe Life Field in Arlington just before opening day in 2025. I'm Sarah Blaskovich, food writer for the Dallas Morning News. I am joined here by the hardest working journalist I know, Evan Grant, Rangers insider from the Dallas Morning News. The two of us at the beginning of every baseball season, we stand and eat the most outrageous foods at the ballpark, and then we tell you what we think about them. Today we are going to start, Evan, with bacon on a stick. This is a new item.
It sounds like a good appetizer, right? It's good.
Look at it.
It's bacon. What's not to love? I mean...
Yeah, that's delicious. It does make me feel like I'm at the State Fair of Texas. You?
Delicious.
How much is it?
The bacon on a stick is $9.99.
So you can buy the pack of bacon at the grocery store.
Do you get one slice of bacon?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So a little bit pricey, but pretty delicious. Now we know that everybody is here to hear about the new Boomstick. The Boomstick is the 24-inch hot dog that became famous more than a decade ago at Texas Rangers games. And most years they put out a new 24-inch something, and Evan will eat it. This makes sense to me. It is a 26-inch flour tortilla, which is big. It's so big that a company had to make it just for the ballpark. It is stuffed with rice, beans, taco meat, Rico's nacho cheese, pico de gallo, lettuce, and sour cream. Would you pay $35.99 for that, Evan?
Honestly?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because I just think it's not going to be... You're going to end up basically having just a big bowl of ground beef, which is very tasty, with the rice and with the beans. But you get like a giant piece of tortilla
with nothing on it because it all fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the stuffing is the filling is great. I'm going to say that the filling is fantastic.
I agree with that.
Good spice, good cheese. If they serve this over nacho chips, it'd be the best nachos in the ballpark.
It does come with a carrying case, which was my favorite fun fact about the original Boomstick, was that it had a hot dog suitcase.
Wings, we have wings.
Okay. That's the Boomstick burrito for you, $35.99, the most expensive item we will try. We're gonna do two items from Herado Barbecue. As you know, Herado is one of the stands inside the ballpark. Herado started in Arlington, not too far from where we are right now. I find it to be one of DFW's best barbecue joints, so this is exciting. Herado has a loaded baked potato and some smoked chicken wings served with an al pastor sauce that Herado has made. So what do you think of these smoked wings?
I like the smoked wings a lot.
I do too, and you don't see them at very many Texas barbecue restaurants.
No, these are really good.
And that's fun. Like the idea that I care a lot about barbecue, as many of you know, and there are a lot of different ways to do barbecue. And it is exciting when we're seeing proteins. I'm not going to suggest that a smoked chicken wing is novel, but a lot of the Texas places don't do it.
No.
Hurtado's doing something new, and that is noteworthy. It's $18.99 for Hurtado's smoked wings.
We know how many you'll get. Is it 4?
It says 4 here.
Okay.
Brandon just told me 3, so we'll say on the record we're not sure how many you get for $18.99. They're mopped in an al pastor sauce, I believe. And they come with a side of salsa verde that I don't think they need, but it tastes good.
The salsa verde is good. I think the wings on their own are great.
Delicious. I agree with you. The loaded baked potato is Hurtado's second and final new item. So we say yes to the smoked ribs. How about this loaded baked potato for $14.99, Evan?
$14.99 for this baked potato. Multiple people in your family could eat from it.
Yeah.
It is portable enough that it's not going to be unwieldy to carry around.
We're going to eat some more stuff,
Before I eat all of this.
I know. Save it, and you can eat it at the end when nobody is watching.
Okay, I'll do that.
Do you need your fork back?
No, we've got plenty of forks here. Okay, here's item I have questionable thoughts about.
Ooh. Tell us how you really feel.
These are Cajun.
The cheese helps it stick. There's some glue there going on.
Yes, sir.
You got a bunch of naked chips over there.
Nachos are hard enough to get the ratio on, right?
Sure.
This would not be at the top of my list.
Okay. Because you can't get that good bite.
Can't get a good bite, and we knew it was going to be impossible for them to like actually put gumbo on top of nachos.
Right.
But I'm not getting any of that real Cajun.
Well, you got
flavor
the two meats from the gumbo without the roux.
Yeah.
Because the roux would just make them all soggy.
Right. That's what, and that's what you.
And that's what you're waiting for.
Yeah. Let's do the hot dog. Let's talk about the triple play. We only have one of these hot dogs here. We have the bacon wrap hot dog.
Next, we're gonna do the other quintessential ballpark food, hot dogs. We've done nachos, now we're gonna do hot dogs. There is a deal this year where you get 3 hot dogs for one price. They are not 24 inches long like so many of the other crazy ones. For $32.99, you get a Texas chili cheese dog, a bacon wrapped dog, and the rotating third dog, which is not the name.
The third dog, the third dog.
It's an idea of a thing.
Yeah, it will be in every element that they can. It will be kind of tied to the visiting team.
Oh, fun.
So when the White Sox and the Cubs don't come here this year, but when the White Sox do, it would be a Chicago-style dog.
Love.
When Arizona comes here, I'm sure it'll be something Sonoran.
Got it.
Same kind of deal.
We get a Philly cheesesteak kind of thing when Philly comes?
Correct.
Love it.
So I think that's the idea.
Okay.
I don't know how they're going to pull that off for every visiting team.
That triple play with the hot dogs, if you're a hot dog person, could be a good way to go.
I think it's a good variety.
What is this? Is this the buffalo pulled pork sandwich?
Buffalo pulled pork
Okay.
sandwich.
$12.99 on this one. Not so bad. It's shredded pork with buffalo sauce on it, and then gonna have that fresh coleslaw on there to cool it down a little bit in case it's real spicy. What do you think?
I don't know that I'm sure I could get used to this, but like for me, shredded pork needs a barbecue sauce. It just does. It's 59 years of.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like it's blowing my head away.
I think this doesn't know what it wants to be. And if you love a pulled pork sandwich, maybe you'll like this. But if you love a buffalo chicken sandwich, this is not that.
Right.
This is really the thing that I'm most interested in. Now, I do want you to know, and everybody to know, it's a little bit of a smaller lobster roll. $13.99, which is, they were $250 at the World Series for a 24-incher with 2 other sandwiches on the side.
At the World Series, they just put the actual lobster in the shell in a bun.
I mean, kind of. It looks like a nice lobster roll, in my opinion. Importantly, here we got it Maine style, so it's cold with mayo on it. You can also get it what they call Boston style with a garlic herb butter. So what do you think of this one? I got a really nice bite of like some lemony, garlic chivy notes in there with the mayo. We're not in Maine, and we're not gonna be in Maine. So in Arlington, Texas, what do you think of this lobster roll?
It's a nice attempt at a lobster roll. I'm not going to say it's my favorite lobster roll.
Sure, that's okay.
But it's a nice variety. I'm going to be more interested. I think the lobster mac and cheese, which we will taste.
Right.
I think that's going to be a big hit. This, like if I was going to spend my money, I'd rather take that $13.99 and spend it on the wings or spend it on something more Texan related. Yep. That really worked well here. Yeah,
the addition of 3 lobster dishes is a head scratcher. And even more of a head scratcher, the lobster roll is the most reasonably priced of the 3 at $13.99. The nachos and the mac and cheese are $19.99.
I am kind of excited about this next item.
Okay. This might be our last item, we'll have to see. Right here, we have a new concessionaire called Blue Mint Thai. They have a restaurant in Mansfield and one coming to Midlothian. So kind of a, this part of North Texas local company. They're licensed to be here. That is essentially crab rangoon.
Yes.
They call them golden pouches. $8.99 for 4 of them. $4.99 for 2 of them.
Which is really, I mean, if you just want a little
you want a bite.
Yeah, I like the idea. I love the idea when people will do you like a half order of something just so you can taste as many.
You just want
things.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's some spice in there. That's nice.
I will be buying it.
Yeah, you love it? It is a cream cheese and crab filled wonton with a sweet chili sauce.
When was the last time you had a crab rangoon that you actually had a piece of crab in there?
Never? I don't know. That's not part of the rule, is it? Yeah, those are pretty good. Evan, so lightning round. You can only buy one thing. What are you buying?
Chicken wings. I'm going back
Smoked
to chicken
wings.
They're just they're so beautiful. They're so perfectly charred, and the al pastor sauce it's a nice variety. It speaks to Tex-Mex. It hits all the notes that
Barbecue.
I want at a ballpark. That the team that plays there is the Texas Rangers, and that they lean into everything Texan. It is perfect.
That's the dish. That's good. You know, my answer is simple as well, and it's very silly, but the bacon on the stick, with the Dr. Pepper glaze, screams Texas to me. It was easy to eat. It's still good, and I've been holding this for quite a while now, and it is still sort of warm and tastes delicious. Even like the rendered fat is still good this much longer after. I would just grab this and go. This is the number one thing I would eat. Now, what's something you definitely wouldn't spend your money on?
I got to tell you, there's not enough of an influencer of me to want to try the burrito. The burrito is I have to say this again. The food is good.
Yes,
it's good. I just don't think it works in the product that they're selling it in, because I think it's too hard to get meat and flour tortilla.
Yep.
When you're cutting into that thing and trying to get it with a fork.
Yes, and we should note again, $35.99 for that Boomstick burrito. You want that burrito.
I'm gonna have another chicken wing bite.
A lot of money. All right, the thing I would not get, Evan, let me run that again. The thing I would not get is the buffalo pulled pork sandwich. It doesn't make sense to me. In a world of great sandwiches, we should get something different. And we even have good sandwiches on this table. Go for the bacon wrapped hot dog. Go for the lobster roll if you want to do the lobster thing. All right, we would love to hear what you think. Email us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. We're going to finish some of this food, I think, right now. I'm Sarah Blaskovich with the Dallas Morning News. My friend and colleague, Evan Grant.
I'm the guy with the messy fingers.
With the Dallas Morning News. If you want to see him eat any of these things during the season, just let him know. Thanks for watching. I'm eating left-handed, everybody, because I have a broken right wrist, and this is not pretty.
Sarah got hit by a pitch.
I was fighting a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
No.